I have loved watching your fellow members of your leadership team become culture champions as you have. And so they're obviously involved with the hiring and the onboarding and the training and their subcultures. It's been really fun to watch them embrace this whole thing as you have.
I feel so fortunate. They have been amazing. The partnership that I've gotten from them and their eagerness to model, they are sharing tips about how they're mentoring or coaching their team members, which is not something that we did before. We were kind of all maybe a little wary of one another, and now they're so excited because we have this shared space that we're building together, and so they're working with one another. I'm so fortunate. I've got incredible leaders on my team, and they have embraced this process. At first, I kind of pushed it on everyone, but they're right there with me, driving culture, and I'm so grateful for the work that they're doing.
And I don't think you'd have had the traction without them coming along and then, being a banner carrier
Right.
for the ideal culture.
Yeah, it's been a big lesson that I can't do this alone, and fortunately, I don't have to.
No, you don't have to at all.
One more follow-up question, if you don't mind, Katelyn and Chris, of course. You had mentioned that process going through it had changed not just your team, but you personally. And so I want to expand on that a little bit. When we first met you, you were pretty darn frustrated. Not necessarily with your team, but with the process, with this problem you didn't know how to fix. And you mentioned to us way back then, it's hard to go home at night. It's affecting my sleep. It's affecting my, wanting to get out of bed. What's different for you personally now?
I was in a really rough space because I felt like this was something I should know how to do as a leader, and that was challenging. Definitely was affecting me. It was constant in my world. It was affecting all elements of my life. It was affecting my marriage, coming home every day just mad because I couldn't figure this out, and I didn't like the way that work was going. Now, fortunately, I'm much better at leaving the work at the end of my workday. And I think it's because the emotional space of just holding so much of that baggage is gone. I'm not that I've completely unlocked everything. I know I have so much more that I'm going to continue to learn, but I don't have to continue to puzzle. It's not a problem that is ever present for me. And that has been, I think, one of the biggest gifts that I've gotten personally through this process is I feel more equipped, know my toolkit, and I can say, this is just not that rain cloud that's following me, not just in my work world, but in my personal world. And that has been amazing. That has been just such a transformation. I think you've obviously seen me for the last 2 years and seen even the difference in my demeanor probably from that weight that I was holding until now, where I can just do cool things. I can worry about other things. I can worry about my dog chewing up the couch or whatever that thing is of the day, instead of how am I going to make these professionals act like adults and get along with one another.
Isn't it amazing how respect fuels results? That once you define and align to and hold people accountable to those defined behaviors, those values, the deliverables kind of take care of themselves. I mean, you have talented people. You said over and over again, and even from day one, you said, I don't want to lose these people. They're good at what they do. Well, now because you're all on the same page, you can just go let them do what they do.
Yes.
That's got to feel good.
It feels so good. It feels amazing. We're not spinning all the time. We're just doing cool things. We've been able to bring on pilots of things that we never dreamed we'd be able to do just because we have this free time and free space. And it's huge.
Yep, that is huge.